You know, every once in a while, I'll have a customer find a unicorn. Had a customer come in today, called me, texted me yesterday. Hey, I got a little job for you. Do you have some time? I said, sure. You know, what do you got? So he brings by this guitar today, and it is truly a unicorn. You're watching Smoke Eater Guitars, where our mission is to save rock and roll, one guitar at a time. Hey everybody, this is John with Smoke Eater Guitars. We're saving rock and roll, one guitar at a time. I want to take a moment to kind of share with you guys what liking and subscribing does for the channel. We do a lot of charity work for new students, for young kids that are trying to learn guitar. A lot of those kids can't afford a real expensive guitar, or even the repairs of a starter guitar. So by you liking and subscribing, it helps us keep those costs down. Do your part. Help save rock and roll, one guitar at a time. So let's get started. All right, this is what the customer brought in. It is we believe it's about a 2006, an SE Custom from PRS. The guitar itself isn't what makes it a unicorn. It's kind of the story behind the guitar. So the customer plays in a church band. He's well known around the neighborhood of being a guitarist. His neighbor was a home health nurse, and the home health nurse took care of this old man that played for many years. Didn't have much family left. Left most of everything when he died. Left most of everything to the nurse. She had this thing sitting in a storage building for nearly 15 years. So he asked her about it. She said, well, what are you willing to give for it? And he said, I'll give you a couple $100. And she came back and says, you know what, you could just have it. So he got himself a PRS for free. But I will tell you, this thing looks like it's been sitting in a storage building for 15 years. So what we're going to do is we need to order a new bridge for it. I have a couple of bridges, but they don't fit in here, so I need to get online and figure out a bridge situation for him. And then a really good cleanup. This thing is filthy. Like the fretboard isn't that bad. The frets obviously need to be polished. Look at that headstock. The tuner's got about, I don't know, I think the guy must have smoked 7 packs of cigarettes a day. I mean, there's so much tobacco and everything on this thing. It's hard to know what it's going to look like when we get done cleaning it. It may look great. So that's going to be our project. So the first thing I want to do, I'm just going to simply take off the switch, pull those off. We're going to just clean the body real quick, see what we're dealing with. Wow. Got spider webs and hair and everything else underneath there. That's crazy. Crazy. And I know what you're thinking. You're using, a multi-purpose cleaner on this. Dude, if I had some kind of solvent, I would use that, because this thing is amazingly dirty. This looks a lot better already, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna have to deep clean anything. I think what I'll do is just kind of give it a good buffing without the wet sanding and stuff. I think we'll be good.
Strings are snapping, wires sing sharp.
So as you can see, this has like a grime that I can scrape off. It's almost like rust from the washer is kind of stuck on the body. Oh yeah, that's rust. We're gonna replace all those anyway. Take a brush and kind of brush around these pots. And I think once I buff it, it's going to be good. These little brass rings that go around the small switches, I am going to get some polisher. See if I can't polish that up real quick. We'll use some Flitz polish. I'll just use an old rag. We'll see if we can't polish them up. What is next on our agenda? Okay, so we got these cleaned. Got those looking great. Let's go ahead and pull these pickups. And I may have some pickup screws because these are rusted. So I want to see if we can replace those screws too. So start with the first. Oh wow. That pickup is done. This one's not so bad, but there it looks to me like some critters have been living in here. Only thing I can do is plug it in and see if it works. That's disappointing, isn't it? Getting excited about everything. Everything's looking awesome. And then we go and find that. I guess it's to be expected in a guitar of this age and sitting up for the last 15 years. So I'm temporarily putting these pickups back in. I'm not putting all 4 screws. What I'm gonna do is just so it'll hold in place. Because we're not getting any juice out of this. I'm gonna pull this back cover and see what's going on. All right, we cleaned that plate up. That did real well. Pretty good. Looking good so far. We're gonna replace this switch now. So let me get my handy dandy stand here.
Sawdust flying sweat on the fret. Chasing tone, I ain't caught yet. Family watching, I hope they see this mess of tools is all of me. Cameras rolling, can you feel the spark? Every click of flame in the dark. Fixing strings and sipping dreams. Ted and Brian know what it means.
Money on make you cry. All right, clean up some of this stuff out of our way. Almost about ready to button this back hatch back up. We've installed a new output jack. Got some new screws to put in here. That should look. We've we polished the output jack cover. Turned out great. What I think we want to do now, after we get all this mess cleaned up, I'm throwing this jack completely away. That's crap. I think we're going to work on that pickup. I want to clean that pickup up. While we have it turned around like this, let's just go ahead and wipe some of this gunk off too. This, I am gonna sit here and just kind of rub on it, rub it in a little bit, instead of rubbing it off, rub it in. Yeah, that made a big difference just getting it clean. All right, so let's get to that pickup, man. I'm kind of frustrating, you know. I guess guitars value to everyone a little bit different, and to me, guitars are my thing, you know. That's who I am. That's what I do. You know, when I see one that's just been neglected for many, many, many years, it just breaks my heart. All right, we're gonna put new springs, and obviously, if I can't get these clean, we'll get some new that in there. But what I'm worried about is this pickup. Oh, green pad. Only use steel wool on a pickup, back of a pickup. Mainly because steel wool and magnets don't mix. I'm wondering if the synthetic steel wool that's just plastic, if that'll even do anything. I bought this several months ago and have not been impressed at all with it. It is, I haven't found anything it's actually good at doing yet. Let me pull those wires out of the way, man. They don't give you a whole lot to play with.
But the passion's the same. Yeah. He's a smoke eater, bending steel and strings, rescuing no tone like an angel with wings. If you hear that growl from a shop with guitars, that's the sound of salvation from Smoke Eater Guitars.
Hit it.
Yeah, fire and tone. That's where.
Believe it or not, I actually think this is going to work. Oh my God. I'll have to admit that's the worst looking pickup I ever seen, but it only looks bad underneath. So well, I think that's all we're going to do for tonight on this one. I got to go online and see if I can't find a bridge. But before I go too much further away, I'm going to wipe this thing down one more time since we did some work up here. This time, since we got most of the dirt off, let's just see what this guitar polish will do for it. Get the old polish rag out. You know, there's nothing wrong with a guitar that looks 20 years old, but it's been kept up, you know. I think there's something to be said about that. When it's clean, has some surface scratches on it, because you know what? It's a working instrument, you know. It's not meant to sit in the closet, sit on a shelf. It's meant to get out there and entertain people. Yeah, it don't look bad at all.